I'm looking for a big bald woman.
Yep. Pretty much what the plan is.
So anyway, so you walk up to these guards.
Gentlemen, I believe you were traveling with a woman that I've seen in the arenas before. A large mole carried a ceramic chain, I think.
Yeah, it's Osa.
Osa, yes. Yes, that's the name. Do you happen to know where she is? I had a business proposition I was going to, bring to her.
He points to the building.
Alright, well, that's easy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Now I hand him a ceramic piece.
He looks at it and
How
looks
much
at
ceramic does Faldir have?
A shit ton. He
Hey.
doesn't
A
spend
lot.
you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He takes the ceramic piece. Thanks.
Okay. And we go into the building, I assume.
Okay.
Although, our game plan is to follow her, not to actually make introductions.
Yeah.
So this actually is a shit route to go for that.
We'll
But
probably find her. She probably like has like 1 foot.
Well, it's okay. You've
inside
already
the-
asked our guards expressly that you were looking for her. And
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
your subtlety
not
is
obvious.
maintained.
Yeah.
So, you guys walk into the building, and you're inside of a room that's not small. That's some sort of clearly some sort of like entranceway place. Again, you can see that there's hard tile on the ground. This room, the building itself inside does not look like it was once as well decorated as the tavern room is, but it's more sturdy than that. As it's held together, you can see that there's a small sort of window that's been broken in some part that's got light that pierces through. And you can see that there is a desk which was clearly like part of the building itself, like into the floor. That's sort of into the back. You can see that there are several guards sort of positioned at the corners. They're wearing some like breastplates and stuff made of some pretty heavy carapace of some fashion. Each of them has a weapon of varying types. So one of them has like a dragon's paw. The other one has like some sort of sword that's made of obsidian. But each of them has at their waist a warhammer. But it's like a smaller kind of version of it. Like something like a throwing hammer kind of deal. And you can see that sort of wandering around, you can see another dwarven. There's a dwarven woman, and she's going over to this pile, this sort of area in the corner where there are a couple of scrolls here and there, and she kind of is unfurling one and reading it. She's more average of build than the tavern keeper was, and she has and she appears to be totally bald of head, and is dressed in very simple garb, and is kind of wandering around. But you can tell, similarly her, she's tanned and this sort of thing, and she clearly does a lot of work outside, but she seems to just be in here almost like on a shift or something, and she seems very antsy. She's kind of wandering around. As you guys enter, she says, "Oh, who are you? What do you want?"
We are the Sundered Blade, and we were looking for Osa.
Oh, she looks at Milo. You're with the big one, huh?
Yes.
All right. Come on back. And she goes ahead and brings you back, and there's a sort of draped doorway that has a sheet of cloth over it, and you walk past it. And as you guys enter, you can see most of the rest of the building is just open space at this point with the walls. You can see that there are clearly parts where walls once existed, dividing up into various rooms, but they are no longer present. And you can see that there are a couple of these sort of stacks of material, of like fabric of some fashion, that people are sitting on as a sort of comfortable place. As you guys kind of plop yourselves inside, you can see that there's more guards sort of stationed around the backs of the wall, watching as you guys enter. And you can see in the center of the room, there's the windows are covered to where they're no longer visible, and there's just lamps that illuminate the area. And sitting in the center, you can see that there's a dwarf, a man, very old, who's sitting there with a wrinkled face. He is also bald of head. He has no eyebrows either. He's sort of hunched over, and he looks up as you all go in. But he's clearly like a big guy who was probably very athletic in his youth. But time has worn on. You can see Osa is sitting there, this massive hulking figure amongst them. And also you see the three people that you met in the tavern that last evening. They seem to be having these small ceramic cups in front of them that you can see the woman whom you spoke with. The woman who you spoke with last evening, Lasmine. She's sitting there. She's taking a sip, and then she puts it down and places it on the ground as she sees you guys enter. Her lizard is currently drinking out of the Dre's cup. And the dwarven man says, "Who are you?"
We are the Sundered Blade. We are adventurers from Alterac.
I believe the question he was searching for is, why are you here? We're sort of in the middle of a meeting right now, my friend Faldir.
Yes, I didn't realize I was interrupting the meeting, and I do apologize for that. But I did have a business proposal for Osa here.
The woman looks around, says, she sort of looks around, then she leans forward, looking towards Lasmine, and she says, "Am I to trust this one? Does he work with you?" Let us perhaps hear what he has to say first. She nods. He looks shifty. I'll trust him.
Well, we were in the area, and I was wondering if perhaps House Stell would be interested in perhaps hiring a group of adventurers. We haven't yet aligned ourselves with a trade house, and we do kind of grow weary of constantly being assailed by the likes of Anika.
Osa turns and then slowly looks over towards Lasmine, and at this point, Lasmine gives a smile. She says, "Mr. Faldir, you seem to be under the impression that anyone here speaks for House Stell. we unfortunately do not. She says, she says that, she says, if you truly are interested in some sort of deal with them, then I have no doubt that success for you would be much better taken up with Miss Tara, as she would be far more knowledgeable about such things. We, of course, are glad to see you, but the business here is a bit of a private matter, if you don't mind.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry. And we leave.
Lasmine
I assume Milo is over here waving at either Kiris or Nuni.
Yeah.
Possibly both.
Kira sort of sees that and he's kind of like, He's like a brick.
Good brick.
You can see that, as you have this little exchange, that Marum kind of looks between the two of you and just shakes his head before he looks down and then pulls his cup away as the lizard.
He realizes the lizard is
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys leave.
That was a bad plan.
Yes, but it got us to our next plan, which is a better one.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the path is clear, but for the rest of what is the next plan?
We wait. Somewhere nearby, out of sight. Clearly they are hiring that other group of adventurers to break into the tomb for them.
Is that
Uh-huh.
that's yeah, clearly.
Huh? And so we're just letting them?
No, we're going to follow them.
Okay.
Still the
We're
plan.
gonna let them do all of the work, and then we're going to reap the benefits.
So
Or
we are
alternative.
just letting them.
I mean, in a way, yes, and then we ambush them on the way out.
Ooh.
Or
Okay.
we follow them in
Whoa.
and wait for them to be in such a position where we just nudge them to their deaths. Something along those lines.
Whoa, what? Okay, look. There's
Nudge them
Something
into a
called-
non-lethal situation in which I'm sure they will all be fine, but incapacitated in such a way that we can still make out with the outfit.
I'm no fan of Hellstell. I say we kill him too.
whoa. Hey, wait. There's a
I look at Kled like that was heavily implied, but I was trying to tie it up in a bow for Milo here because he doesn't want to
Wait.
kill his multiple.
Kled just kinda.
they're waste walkers like us.
And there are many more waste walkers like us.
I'm sure that if they were to find out that we were looking for the same thing they are, they would have no qualms whatsoever about doing the same to us.
I'm sure you guys have been ambushed by other waste walkers as well before. It's not an uncommon theme.
We have, actually.
I don't recall that.
Like,
I don't.
Like literally every sentient being that we've encountered in.
Just because they were in the waste on foot doesn't make them waste walkers. We're heroes.
Sure. We're not even on foot anymore. We have Wombo.
Oh, you can't ride Bumbo.
I know.
Well, I've never been personally
I have no
Bumbo would,
intention of riding
Bumbo would
Bumbo.
consume you.
Well, I bet Bumbo does not. You do not ride Bumbo.
Amazing.
We okay, but
Pot Bumbo.
He doesn't listen to you. You don't have animal
I'm
handling.
aware. I'm aware. I'm just pointing out the irony out of character.
Yeah, as you guys make it outside, Bombo is like posted up on a wall, like sticking up against it, and the stuff you've strapped to him is like about to topple off, but it's just barely teetering.
I picture Spike from Land Before Time. Every time this.
That's exactly what I was thinking
Yeah.
of.
Single
Yes.
I'm right there with you.
I did not, but okay.
That scene where he's trying to get the leaf and he can't quite reach it. It's just every time. That's like essentially what I picture.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fitting.
That's how I see all
Never
of you. But continue.
leaves. All right. So the guards in the building, were they Stell guards or like dwarfy guards?
Dwarfy guards.
Dwarfy guards. How many Stell guards do
Ah.
there seem to be?
Let me take a look here.
They have a much better plan than we do. Shit.
Well, which is to say they have a plan.
They had any plan? Like they probably know what they're doing here. Like we were just like, crypt artifact, got it, bam.
This is D&D, that's all I need.
On
It's
law.
gonna be easy.
Yeah.
How many crypts could there be, and how much shit could there be in a crypt? Like one
None.
thing. Yeah,
No.
like just
Three.
the artifact, whatever it is.
Yeah. We just take everything from the crypt with us.
We just go to the crypt, get the artifact. And
Yeah,
we're
I'd
out
like
of
to
here.
point out that I feel like I'm getting a lot of negative flack here. Anyone can make a plan.
That is...
Doesn't have
We
to
have
be me.
proven that that's not true.
I
I
mean,
have an intelligence.
We
of
all
six.
know. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
What is it?
raise your hand if you can read.
I have 8. Wait, how am I smarter than you, Kled?
Because I rolled really badly. I got 3 1s and a 2. Or 2. What did I get?
2 maths and a math.
I know, I was like,
No, that was what I rolled for my other campaign. I got like a 3, 2, and a 1 or something when I rolled my stats. So I forgot we only did 3 dice roll here.
So with an int of 9, Milo is the second smartest in the group.
You're not a 9.
really want-
you got
you
dropped
wanna
to
make-
an 8, didn't you?
Oh, I dropped 2 and 9. I
Alright.
was like real smart before.
You were,
You were average.
Oh, like yeah, I knew stuff. I was learning lots of things.
They're
Not so much.
They're what you can see. There are 5 guards from House Stell.
Okay. So
They seem to be equipped with wrist razors and slings.
there are 5 men from Stell plus Osa plus the 3.
Yeah, don't do that. Whoever's doing that, man.
I mean,
I know it's Mike, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
didn't want to point
I
out.
forgot that was really close to the mic. I did that and I was like, wait a second. I'm
Wait a minute.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
There are more of them than there are of us. How did Osa fight? And I assume she won.
Yes, she did.
Did she
Did
fight
quite
well?
well. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't know if you noticed it was subtle, but she's larger than I am.
You know,
what we
I
could
didn't.
do is Osa is a gladiator, which means she might be a mercenary of sorts. We could hire her services to help us get the artifact thing.
It's a possibility. I'm not sure if we can afford her though.
Have you tried?
I haven't, no. But the very nature of asking her would.
To be
Did she
fair,
have-
my past experiences asking a woman how much she's worth has not gone very well.
See?
So
I rest my case.
That's how
Did
I.
she
that's how I
have,
open. I don't know, but I don't know what you guys
Jesus.
are talking about.
Did Osa have slave markings like that I could discern?
I'll say yes. I'll say you could discern that she clearly had slave markings.
Okay. So, she is probably owned by a master. I don't think we could bribe her. Look, why don't we go back in and ask the old dwarf man to give us drinks instead? Or what if we shared the artifact?
I don't think it works that way.
We could have the artifact on Pixie and Troll.
Something tells me they wouldn't be very keen on that plan.
Well, they might be better than a fight.
I would agree, that would certainly be better than a fight by the looks of things, but I don't think we're going to be given much choice in the matter.
Why don't we just share the artifact?
That's a good idea.
Everybody wins. And then we don't have to fight.
So, should we should talk to the old dwarf. So wait.
I believe the old dwarf was in the meeting.
Wait. So that was an old dwarf in there. But then there was also the other people who
Yes,
weren't
which means
dwarves.
they're likely talking to the old dwarf because he has some sort of information.
But the
what they
dwarf was willing to talk to them.
Yes.
But dwarves weren't willing to talk to us.
Yes. So there's a solid plan B here of us going in and trying to talk to him after the But
Does the dwarf want them to steal the artifact from him?
I don't think it's his artifact necessarily. I think he has information on it, likely some form of historian. Some such.
Hmm.
And
We
either
go
he doesn't
back-
know they're stealing it or they're bribing him.
We
Something.
could ask the woman at the tavern if she knows where the crypt is. That was my first. That was
Or we
that was
could
my
ask
idea.
her if she knows who lives in this building to get us more information on this dwarf. But I also
Okay.
feel like just waiting for them to leave and going in and talking to him also seems like a valid option.
Assuming he doesn't leave with them.
And
Don't-
it seems doubtful.
Don't
Because
we
it's
want to?
full of dwarven guards, it seems like it would be his building.
True.
So I feel like there's an advantage if we get there first.
Yes, that is entirely true. But we don't exactly have a way to get there first.
We could start digging.
Does anyone have a shovel? We do. We do actually
We
have
do have a shovel somewhere.
Milo?
In one of our
This is
packs.
this is not actually happening.
Oh.
I don't think we have a shovel. I tuck the shovel away. No, we lost it.
Slowly hides
Spin it
behind
to
back.
Bobo.
So
Yes.
okay. Are we? What do we do, Valdir?
I think, at least for now, we wait. And we either follow them or we go in and talk to the dwarf after they. One of those two. I'll put it up to a vote. See what we decide.
Wait, so our options are wait and talk to him, or
Wait and follow the other party to wherever they're
Okay.
going. Which involves stealth rolls, which will just end badly, I know. But it's
What we
faster,
could do is we
theoretically.
could explore the city and see if we can find anything that would lead to it.
my
Agreed.
concern with not following them is we're going to quote unquote talk to him.
And he might not give us any.
He might not give us anything, and we've lost them.
That is a problem. We can split the party.
Yeah, because that always goes well.
Dennis is
yeah,
like,
I'm not a
yes,
fan.
kill them all.
Always split the party. That's the inevitable. That's the answer to every problem if you think about it.
Hey,
Yeah,
Carpe
no,
diem,
it
man.
is it leads to the ultimate crowd control.
No,
Yeah.
no. Listen, it's fine. You split the party. You know, you guys go adventuring, and I'll stay behind. And so when you all die, I can get new friends to repeat the cycle with. So what do you do?
Well, we definitely need to wait for either plan, but I want to figure out what everyone thinks about either plan.
Are there
Or
dwarf
if anyone
guards?
has any better ideas. I'm down with that too.
Are there dwarf guards walking around?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna to one of the that's nearby. I'm gonna shout in dwarfish. I'm gonna go. Excuse me. Who lives there?
Roll me a persuasion check.
You got it.
Get him, Milo.
And
He
roll,
says-
Yeah.
roll well. You rolled well. He kind of tilts his head, a little taken aback. And he says, back to you in Dwarvish, he says, the Elder.
He rules here.
He says, in a way, yes, he guides us.
I see. Thank you, my friend.
He's a little perplexed, but he says, you're welcome. Be careful with whom you keep company. Walks off. Kind of looking at the rest of your friends a little surreptitiously.
I get it. I get it. Okay. Turn back and switch back to common to the group. That is the elder's house. That old dwarf is the elder. He's like the king here.
Okay, so that does change things a little bit because odds
Yes.
are they have some sort of deal with him and something of value that we will not be able to replicate to get information from him with.
I agree.
Why don't we find the crypt on our own?
Because we have no way of doing that.
Yes.
How big surface area wise though? This is not as big as Alterac, you said. Or is it surface
the
area? and just
surface area,
population
the
is not?
city is not like as populated as Alterac, but surface
Okay.
area wise, it's maybe a little smaller, but roughly similar. But it's not
Okay.
nearly as populated.
Okay. I mean, how hard would it be? to-
Very hard.
We can
I
try.
mean,
No. There's some merit to this line of thinking.
I could ask a guard where the crypt is.
That's a bad idea.
So far, it's been the best idea.
I don't think that's true.
You guys have had one successful thing you've done today.
And it
We
involved
could tell him
asking
that
a guard.
the elder sent us to go assist there.
Somehow I don't think they'll believe us.
Yeah.
Milo, go ask a guard.
Let's go ask a guard.
I'm going to
Okay.
stand very far back.
The same.
So far back.
Are you gonna go try to find the same one?
I mean, if he's not too far away, sure. Otherwise, I'll grab anyone. I don't
Yeah,
care.
you can just run him down.
I'm gonna laugh when he just.
Yeah, I'm
gives
gonna run.
location of the crib. I'm gonna log out. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go somewhere else and do something else.
Play Destiny 2.
That's
mean-
probably what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Go
mean,
to
like,
Titan.
there's a lot of things that could be happening here, but this is all right.
This is the one we've
Yeah, I'm
gone
gonna chase
with.
him down.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is. Yeah.
Occam's razor. It's the simplest solution.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah. Well,
so you chase this guy
chase
down.
him down. Excuse me, friend. Sorry to bother you. I had one more question. Where is the crypt?
You can see he straightens up a little bit. And he looks you up and down. Why?
I'm looking for it. My friends told me I should ask
Shit.
where the crypt is.
Fucking idiot.
He's
And we all like peek around
He-
Milo. Like,
Yeah.
He
shut
falls
up.
over from tilting his head so hard.
yeah. You guys like immediately like, look at your feet. You just
Just. He said,
look at that, it's a ruin over there.
Look, more ruins. It's almost like this whole place is made of ruins.
Yeah. No.
Cled pulls a book out of his pack and it's upside down as he starts reading it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read. I don't know where I got this.
Yeah. Says says, so you seek to raid such a place.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thinks really hard about everything Baldir has said so far today. It's just like, that seems
He's
like
like-
what we were gonna do. Yeah.
He's like, I want to say yes, but I feel like you want me to say no.
Oh. No.
Shit. Oh no.
And this is why Faldir does the talking.
I don't do very well at it, I'll be honest.
Is it? Are we not? Are you not supposed to go to the crypt?
Says, do you know anything about the crypt?
Not
Well,
even a little bit.
I know.
And he kind of looks over at your friends. Looks you. Come here. And he starts to walk you off, out of sight
I go with him.
of everyone else.
Okay, I follow.
Yeah, so does Shirata.
All
We
right.
both vanish. I stealth with him.
Roll me some stealth checks.
Wow, fuck.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna send.
Damn
a
it, I
mess-
should have just gone alone.
I'm gonna send a message to Shrasa.
Okay. I'm
You want me
ready.
It's
It's
exciting.
just gonna be. I'm okay. He's taking me to the crypt.
In a manner of speaking.
Oh no!
So you geniuses, break the second rule of D&D, which is never stealth.
I mean,
What's the first rule of D&D? I'm curious,
Don't-
because I thought that would have been the first rule.
Nah, it's don't split the party. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
and the
We
third
just
rule
learned
is the third rule is just ask the guard, like, hey, where's the thing we want to get?
The
And then
fourth rule is
everything-
always know the date.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then the fifth rule is it has no rules.
Yep. So, as you guys begin to sort of make your way there, you can see a couple of the other guards who are sort of patrolling the streets see this, and they immediately stop you guys. Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing.
So describe what exactly we're doing
Okay,
to us.
so
Yeah,
you-
I don't really know.
So you guys have tried to blend in to like the crowd and stuff, and then you're like peeking around corners and stuff.
Shirata somersaulting
And
between
is
shadows.
is this like a party stealth check, or is this an
Yes.
individual stealth
This
check?
is a party
Okay.
stealth check.
I just wanted to check.
It was a DC, it was a
No
DC
reason.
14, and you had
Okay.
2 failures and 1 success.
Hmm.
So, you guys failed your stealth checks. And the guard sort of stops you guys. What do you three think you're doing?
You're taking our friend aside. We're checking up to make sure that he's okay.
Me? What?
No, there was another guard who was walking with him, and we wanted to make sure.
So you were
He was
following
okay.
one of our guards because he was walking with someone you knew.
Essentially,
Yes.
All right.
And I can't sleep on it.
That
So
is
no.
in fact precisely what's happening.
So we'll cut over to Milo while you guys are gonna try really hard not to get arrested.
Jesus fucking Christ,
We're
guys.
walking.
You
Well,
guys.
you know, you guys were stalking a guard. Like, is
Very poorly. Again, somersaulting.
Yeah.
Some were good. Some were good at this. Some were not.
that's right. So,
Who?
everybody.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah, he did very well. It's a shame you guys were like, yeah, I'm coming too.
Yeah. Yeah, like
gonna abandon Milo.
it's like Faldir's like blended in perfectly, and then like Cled like rolls up next to him,
Yeah,
like
It's just
really
like,
obviously,
peering
like
over
puts
my
his
shoulder.
and then
just his hand
yeah,
up.
and then
the
Milo
white
like hit.
Red
Yeah, and
feathers are just.
Yeah, Strasza like bumps into him, and it's like, oh, yeah, I didn't see you.
Oh shit, that was really good. Oh, I'm gonna hide here with you then.
Yeah. So no, what I'm actually gonna say is that the guards hassle you for behaving very suspiciously, and so you guys are just gonna miss out on this conversation. You're not gonna get arrested or anything
Okay.
like that. They're just gonna give you a hard time because you're weird interlopers and you were acting
I mean, that's fair.
rather strange. So, everybody except for Milo, take off your headset.
Bye.
Bye, Milo.
So,
Been nice playing with you.
this dwarf takes you aside and he says, do you know what this place was?
No.
He says, it was a kingdom. He says, it stood as a thing of beauty. He says, in years gone by, the dwarves, our people, part of your heritage, had one of the last great kingdoms, who stood up to the sorcerer kings. He says, and they still tell their stories, the stories of the city. He kind of leans forward and he says, City of Grimjaw. That crypt was the burial place of its last two great knights. He says, the king's body is lost somewhere, but these knights remain. We were allowed to bury them after making a deal with the Sorcerer Kings. He says, that crypt holds our past and our future. He says, don't let it fall into the hands of thieves and interlopers. He says, you may only be half dwarf, he says, but every dwarf must align his focus. He says, don't let this be yours.
You said it holds your future.
He says, some things were buried with them. Possibly keys to our past. Though the
Into
elders
your book.
might one day understand them. The elder says that perhaps there might be something to elevate our people. If nothing else, to remind us of what we were.
Why do you not retrieve these things then? to aid your people.
It's a cruel joke, the Sorcerer King. He says, the one they called Boris, the Butcher of Dwarfs. He cursed the place, ladened it with his own lies and taint. He says, there is much danger in those hollowed halls.
I see. My friends and I, we were asked to come here. There was something that could help our people, but your people need it. We are an adventuring group. Perhaps we could assist.
He says, I'm not one to ask, but you seem the right sort. I wish you luck.
Thank you, brother.
And he reaches out to
Do
shake
the-
your hand. Yeah, the
Yeah,
strength
do
and
the cool
honor.
forearm.
The forearm, yeah.
Strength and honor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brother. Alright.
Cool.
And you wander back to your crew.
Yeah, wherever the fuck they are, in the holding pen or whatever.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh my gosh, everybody did
I'm
it.
so proud. So Milo comes back, and you can see you guys are like, no, listen, officer, you don't understand. We were just minding our own business, and you just started hassling us. Faldir, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Okay,
Another one.
Yep,
probably.
that's time.
Oh no, it was okay.
Yeah, they're a little. They kind of give you guys a couple shoves and a bit of a hard time, but eventually they let you go as Milo returns.
Hello.
God, you're alive.
And he pulls off his face and goes, "No!"
Ah, it's a fucking rock
It's a bunch of
God damn it.
worms.
It's a bunch of worms. Shit.
It is
I, worm brain.
It's worm face. Ah. Exactly. That's what it is.
God damn it.
Yeah. Did you get my message? It was fine.
Okay.
So I'll lead us to somewhere that's not like in the middle of a populated street.
Sure.
So like a little
Yeah.
bit of privacy, talking in a normal voice, but I'll say, so the crypt is where 2 knights were buried. This was once a great city called Sadmouth. And they stood against the Sorcerer Kings
Mhm.
years ago. But okay, the dwarves here. The crypt apparently was cursed by the Sorcerer King named Boris. They want what's in there. They think it will help elevate their people. But they haven't been able to retrieve it. But there's good news. I said that we were a group of adventurers.
Yes.
I like that.
And then
Right.
and then the
The
conversation stopped.
Yeah, actually. He said
Okay.
he wasn't the one to talk to. Probably the elder though, I'm gonna guess, would be the one. But that's probably what those other. Maybe we could join the other group. We could all retrieve these together for the glory of Kled, not you. Here. Right? For the dwarves.
Yes.
So the main reason that they're here isn't to rebuild or recover the city, it's to get that artifact to elevate their people.
This was their home for lots of time. This was
But
their-
not anymore.
It's still their home. It's just worse now. Because they got...
Why don't we tell them that there's a place for them in Alteruk if we allow us to use the artifact?
Well, we can. But once we could see... Yeah. We'd have
Y'all have that authority.
Fulcrum. We'd have the Fulcrum.
We're of the people.
That's
The
true.
democracy.
Is
have-
it? Like
No, it is fundamentally not. But it will.
Well, I mean, our plan here still, though, like, our original plan is like, all right, we'll get this artifact, and then we lead the revolution of Alteryx. So, like, yeah, at the end of this, we would be the warrior kings at the top of Alteryx. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
So, maybe we can work with the group, with the Dawn's Light and Osa. We could retrieve the artifact together, and together free this city, free Altera, create an alliance to challenge become.
Trade houses would be the word you're looking
We
for.
could.
So we don't know anything more about this artifact, right?
There could be more than one.
So we don't know if it's one-time use.
Could be, like, use. How do you use it? Like a.
I don't know. We don't know anything about it.
We don't know anything.
But that's what I'm saying. If we
I'll be honest with you, we don't actually have that much more information than we did from the beginning.
no,
Y'all
we
ask
don't.
very few questions, and y'all make a bunch of assumptions. That's what I've learned about this group.
Yeah.
My favorite is when y'all meet a person and decide in that moment if they are a holy saint who need to be trusted blindly, or the devil himself who you will plot and scheme to murder relentlessly. And
Without knowing anything about them.
Oh,
like you're
but it's always-
midway through their introductory
It's always
character
one or the other,
description.
it's
yeah.
We have
one
There's no
of
in
two.
between.
There's no in between. There's no like, I don't know, he seems okay. No.
Yeah, that's a neutral character. Maybe, it'll be interesting to discover more about them. No.
No.
We
They either
make
die
no
or they're
effort.
with us. One of the two.
Yeah. We must kill them, or no, they're
Or
they're
we
with
do
us,
everything
they're
they
our
say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
buddies.
Funny that
we
only
need-
one character's fallen into that last category.
We need to go. Well,
You know, you
so
talk a
far.
big game,
No.
but you've done all of the things that he has said, so...
This is the moment of betrayal. This is when we take the artifact and we don't fucking give it to him.
Okay. I
Yeah,
got
we
you.
give it to the dwarves.
Assuming we
And-
get
Exactly.
the artifact, which returns me to the point.
Yes,
that
we must go
don't
back.
know what the fuck this thing does, so working with them may not do anything for us.
But they would know, and we could ask them. We should go
Yeah.
back to the meeting and be part of the meeting, because we are now in this.
Mm.
Let's
I
go.
like it. Let's go.
I start heading back
Okay.
to the elder's house.
I let Milo lead the way this time. You know
Clint
what?
is
It's not my plan.
right
I'm
behind
fine.
him.
I'll just follow along like everyone else does. It's cool.
Shirasa
Yeah.
just giggles at Milo's overwhelming
Just-
enthusiasm.
Just fucking quarterbacking this shit, guys. This is fine.
You're
Yeah.
doing a
This is
great
all-
job. You're not doing
This is
any
half of
worse
the
than
center.
Faldir, to be honest with you.
Yeah, just, it's gonna be. I'm sure it'll have the same end result too. It's fine.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah, head back to the house. Just nod to the Stell dudes outside. Go back in. Give another nod to the dwarf,
Yeah, they
bald dwarf
stop
lady
you
in there.
as you try to enter. No, so I will say, first of all, the stealth dudes are
Oh.
gone.
Oh, okay.
Big swing.
I fuck them
Well, that's
up.
the immediate reaction. Is punch him in the face.
I kill them. I say fuck
I
you.
kill everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so the Stell guards aren't there. All right, that's fine. Good place to be.
Yeah,
Got
Walk
stopped.
in.
yeah. You get stopped by the dwarf inside.
Hello. Is it the bald lady dwarf again?
Yeah. She was,
Okay.
Hey, you guys aren't supposed to be in there. You're not with them. They just came out and yelled at me.
No, it's okay. There was a misunderstanding, but
Why did they yell at you?
Because I let you into a meeting you
Oh.
had no business being in.
it's okay. We do now. I figured it out.
I'm not
We're-
falling for that one twice.
We're here. No, we're here to help with the
Didn't even tell us that there was a meeting going on.
thing. But she did ask, "Are you? Oh, you're with them?" And we're like, "Yeah."
Listen,
For the
it's
record,
not all
you
characters
said
are
yeah.
super smart. Yeah.
It's fine.
Uh. Well, would you go let them know that we've arrived and we're ready to join them in their quest,
Mhm.
please?
There. Do you want to talk to the elder?
Yes. We will join them in this quest. We'll take up arms against that which the Butcher of Dwarves has laid upon the crypt in the city. Your city.
Yeah, that seems to catch her a little off guard as you say that. Hold on. She goes back.
I look back at the guys, I'm like, I got this.
You rocking it, little buddy.
He's the biggest one among you. And not the dumbest.
All they're considers drinking a vial of slime at this point.
I'm
Got it in his
just
hand, he's
miserable.
looking around, he's just
It's
like, I could.
I just,
This.
it would be so easy. It would be so
It would
easy.
be so easy.
So Rydisveld is bringing it to his trembling lips.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna do it this time.
Woman enters and you're like, ah, damn. My weakness. And the woman says, come on in. The elder
Thank
wants
you.
to speak with you.
Yes, I knew you would. Come, my friend. I'll lead the way.
Yeah. So yeah, Milo just walks in without a care in the world, as though nothing bad could possibly happen.
Because it
I
can.
know, I have a
'Cause he's
purpose.
Milo.
Guys,
I know what's up. I know what's up. Dwarf shook my hand. I'm a dwarf now.
Yeah. Well, you're half dwarf.
no, he's full dwarf now.
No, he
That's how-
is a dwarf now.
I self-identify as a dwarf now.
Okay.
I identify as an attack helicopter.
Matthew, Yep.
Anyway. So you guys enter. And you see the dwarf, the old man sitting there with his hands kind of folded, looking at you as you enter. Please, sit.
Thank you, Elder. And I immediately sit down like the others were. Are the others? Is it just him now
It's
and the
just him
guards,
now.
or?
It's just him and the guards.
Yeah, I have a seat in front of him.
Yeah, y'all fucked around too much, but they
Yeah.
left.
I know, that took a while. Yeah.
I sit down next to Milo.
He says, who are you people?
We are the Sundered Blade. And I give it a moment to let that sink in for him.
Yeah, roll me an insight check. Yeah, he knows who you are, and he's impressed.
Yeah.
You can tell.
I just kind of give like a modest nod of acknowledgement.
He furrows his brow and tilts his head in what is clearly shock and awe.
Yeah. Yeah. They just can't believe that I'm like
Yeah.
we are sitting here before him.
Yeah, exactly. And he says,
We are here to aid you. See, what? I'm sorry. Forgive me, Elder. My name is Milo. What may I call you?
he smiles and says, it has been a long time since I have been referred to by name. He says, but you may call me Wyan.
Wyan?
Yeah.
Well met, Elder Wyan. We came to the city from Alterac. Obviously, we were from Alterac. We had been sent here and told there was something of great power that could assist our city in rising up against the trade houses that bind it. On our way here as well, my friend Valdir, that's him, right there. He had a dream, and there were eyes that talked to him and told him that other parties were coming to seek this artifact as well. A worm brain and someone with a chain. We arrived here with not too certain of what to do next, but I spoke with one of your people, told me the history of this place, of what happened here, what the people did, how they stood against the Sorcerer Kings. He told me of the crypt, and what the Butcher of Dwarves laid upon it, what rests within, what that could mean for you and your people. I have been studying and training lately. I was able to piece this together. I believe this is no chance meeting. I believe the people you met with, maybe you want to help get go to the crypt. We, the Sundered Blade, are here to assist as well. Gonna sit back and lean.
You've spoken much, but much of what you said is true. He says, you wish to seek power for both your people and my own.
Yes.
Perhaps the Sorcerer Kings were right. All power has a cost. He looks at you for a long time. And he says, I do not know if I can trust you. I will tell you this. We are in need. He says, I believe those you spoke of, one with a chain, has already gone ahead. If you catch them, you may offer your aid to them. He leans forward. You look as the other does. He says, It's the one with the chain. And the man they call Kyrus. He says, every dwarf has his focus. Tell me, Milo, what is yours?
Don't. I follow the path laid before me by the great layer of bricks.
Great layer of bricks, you say.
Yes. But I feel maybe that is my purpose. I don't know.
And there was something about that you can tell, all of you can tell, seemed strangely resonant with this dwarf. And there's a certain sort of change in him as he looks at Milo a little differently. You guys can go ahead and I'll say, since you're all here not doing anything, you can roll insight.
One of you roll well? Come on, buddy, it's all on you.
Mike.
I'm looking for insight. There it is.
Not 20, buddy.
Yeah.
Nope.
Alright.
I got fucking +4 in insight.
Yeah. Well, you know, insight.
We are just not rolling like
Just,
tonight.
huh?
Looking at these rolls, like, oh.
Say what?
Mm.
The sound of Dennis really wanting to give information to someone.
Oh.
Trying to find an excuse to.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fine. And he says, good luck, Sundered Blade.
Thank you, Elder Wyan. We will not let you down.
May the layer of bricks guide your way.
Give him a big smile and good respectful bow.
Tips his head slightly.
Let's go, guys.
Okay.
Oh, which direction is the crypt so we can catch up with them?
It is outside of town.
Thank you, Elder. Won't let you down.
And I will say, as you guys leave, the woman in the sort of greeting area tells you where the crypt is.
Okay.
Gives you general directions.
Cool.
As the old man comes out and tells her, she looks at him very confused. Are you sure? No.
Me neither.
He goes back. So, that's what happens. And unless you guys do anything else, you guys step outside.
Here.
Think I'm Bombo.
Good job, Milo.
Bombo's got like 4 guards between his mouth. Just
There's just a ring of corpses around them.
but you're still like, who's a good boy?
Did you have a good time?
No, that doesn't happen. He was tied up against a wall. Just sort of standing there, just sort of lying in the sun.
Right, let's go quick to catch up with Osa and the rest. I told you this would work.
Good job, buddy.
It's a good idea. I was glad that you came up with this, Valdir.
I did this all to hurt you, Sean. That's.
I know.
No,
I feel it. I feel
No.
the knife in my heart. Monster.
Milo legitimately just assumes that this was Valdir's idea.
No.
That-
In all seriousness, there was a lot of very oddly correct things that you said that you have no idea why or how they're the right thing to say, but they've worked out.
But he's Milo, so.
yeah, just
It's 'cause
stumble
you're
your
his
way
favorite.
through everything.
No, that's not why. There were actual things that happened. Some of them you did not hear. But anyway. So, what do you guys do?
Go to the crypt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boom.
To the crypt.
Hustle up.
party hard.
Alright.
Get some artifacts.
So,
Yee.
you guys march your way on over to the place where you guys were given general directions. It's about a half a day's walk or so. But you guys are able to make it without really too much trouble. In that regard. And as you guys kind of truck along, you can finally kind of see the sort of remnants of this sort of semicircled area kind of gathered around. One second. That's right.
Sound Effect City.
Indeed. No, that didn't happen. You're dead. But you guys come upon this area that's like with all the other places, this sort of strange ruins. But here it's a little more structured, and you can see that it's like a wall, but it's lower. Clearly, it's been recently uncovered in some capacity. You can see the remnants of where a camp once was. As you make your way into the afternoon towards this place, as you can kind of see it as you approach. Do you guys do anything particular as you approach?
Nah.
Alright. You guys continue to truck along. Whenever, as you get closer, you can see that there's a wall. A short wall, probably 5 feet tall. And there are little gaps in it. And from what you guys can see, the inside of this wall seems to be scorched in some way. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do something
Okay.
to give you guys an idea of what we're looking at here.
Okay.
That's probably normal.
It's super normal. There's nothing weird going
Yeah.
on.
It's just how they, you know, fired bricks back in the old days. Is they would just
Definitely the most normal.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just have like giant, evil, fire-breathing monsters bake the brick
Mm-hmm.
right where it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Easy.
Hold on. Fucked up on something. Now I fixed it. And then there's this. And then there's this. Boop. Alright. There we go. So, you guys show up into an area that looks kind of like this.
Oh boy.
Looks kind of like a battle map there, Dennis.
You,
Suspiciously so, one
you
might say.
that as though Milo is not gonna die. Like.
Yeah, he did everything he needs to do for the rest of the game in this session.
That's right. Yeah, I did it.
It's
I
time
set the
for him to
course.
pass.
Yeah,
That's possible.
I've peaked here. Okay. Is this it?
Possibly.
Is
I mean, this is where the directions say it is, I assume. He said to the DM.
Yes.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
said to the DM.
Yeah. I'll go take a look.
We should probably all go. Just
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Bumbo.
What Cled could do is he could actually no. So before everybody starts going, he holds an arm and he's like, "Do you want me to scout this out really quick?"
Are they gonna throw javelins at you?
We're outside of town.
Oh,
Milo just
Yeah.
thought so hard about that.
good
I
idea.
appreciate the concern for my safety.
Like the most think.
As soon as you take off, out of nowhere, like 50 javelins just.
Yeah, exactly.
They're ICBJs.
It's basically like the
Intercontinental
end of
ballistic
300.
javelins.
Spoiler, but instead of arrows, it's javelins.
Mm-hmm.
Rip Cled. That's
Oh, no,
nothing we're not
sucks.
used to though.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
you
Cled-
fly in the
Why
air.
not?
Yeah, Cled steps away from the group and then launches up about 30 feet in the air
You see this.
and makes a perception thing.
Cool. We'll make a perception thing.
Add 2 to that.
You see this.
Nice.
What?
Okay, so I don't see anything.
Yeah, this is what you see.
just see the overlay.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
the overlay. Okay.
You don't see anything particularly
Yeah, it's
strange.
about
Let's do this.
Cled lands back down. He's like, yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Good. Good.
I
Good.
don't do crypts. Are crypts normally just? Is this the crypt? Like, is this whole thing? Is this? I thought it was underground. I'm gonna walk. I walk into the middle of it with Bombo.
Yeah. Oh, you're bringing Bombo along? I got you.
Yeah, I mean it's a little, my little buddy.
It's no problem. Let me give you Bombo. Badoop.
Badoop.
Bombo.
Bombo's over here.
Iron Bow.
So as you stand in the center of it, you can see the scorch marks along the wall. And they're actually rather unnerving. As you gaze upon the wall, you can see that along the scorch marks there are outlines of where there were clearly people. As though they shielded parts of the wall from the blast, and so in their final moments you can see the outlines of dwarves in anguish. Some holding hammers and alike.
Hmm. Glad we all went in here.
It all feels real safe.
Valdir is somehow nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. Mhm. I'm just
He's on
hanging
the
out
other side of the
outside,
wall.
like,
What does it look like in there, guys?
Are you all dead
Um,
yet? What's this other room over here look like?
I'll say roll me an investigation check.
Man, I'm doing so well on rolls today.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna stomp hard on the ground, see if like it's just
It
hollow.
just falls.
No.
Yeah.
It's you stomp real hard on the ground. Yeah, I'll say you can roll me a perception check since you have super hearing.
Oh yeah. Do have that.
Wow. Alright. And I will say, as you kind of begin to look around, Faldir, you all feel a wind whip around you. This sort of cold chill that cuts through you. And as you do, from each of the these weird and strange gruesome outlines, an entity steps out from them. But it is almost formless in a fashion. Dark and strange. They pop on out. Each one coming from one of the gruesome figures, frozen in its final moments. And it is now time to roll initiative.
I missed little Blue Strassa, so I put her back in, but I don't know how to make that do a thing.
I can do it.
Thanks.
I like Blue Strassa better.
I like little Blue Strassa. There she is.
That's right.
Yeah, that's my little buddy. Come here. She ran away when I tried to click on her.
That happens sometimes.
She was like, fuck you, no, I'm not fighting these things.
Yeah. Well, they're super cool. So, 1 second.
Yeah, Bombo. Get him.
Nope. Baba doesn't like it.
So anyway, so just to let you know, they look kind of like this. Take a look.
Hey,
so
that looks familiar.
Noodle shadows. How many are there? 4?
4 little shadows. Boop.
4 noodle shadows. Okay.
Indeed, 4 noodle shadows. Man, y'all rolled great for initiative. Look at y'all.
Hell yeah.
So, Faldir, it is your turn.
Okay. What do I have that works on shadows?
These are great questions.
Let me check my list. Nope.
Cause daylight. There you go. Put them to sleep. Shadows hate sleep.
It's true.
It's true. It's their one weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to just kind of sidle up to this thing and see if this does anything. See how it feels.
Oh yeah, that hits. 6 points of damage.
Does it recoil in some sort of pain?
It does.
Although this
It does not care for that. And it takes damage, though not as much as a flesh and blood creature might.
good. At least it's not immune to non-magical weapons, because that would make me feel real bad. I would feel real bad about what was about to transpire.
Yeah, you would. Because you'd be like, ah, sorry, little pixie buddy.
Yeah, that'd be exactly what's happened. That's all I got.
Cled.
As the shadow appears in front of him, Cled's gonna look behind quickly and be like, Milo, let's fuck this thing up. And he's gonna swing his warhammer at it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. Never mind.
Are you gonna do anything with Bumbo?
I'll be like, alright, Bumbo, let's do this. Bumbo looks around, though. And he's just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide over here.
Okay. Yeah, he goes and
Sure,
crawls on
damage
he goes and
dealer.
climbs on top of that rock.
He's eating some
Curls up and takes
popcorn,
a nap.
hanging
Yeah.
out.
So this is perfect.
Bombo, no!
You each get
doesn't like shadows.
one of these friends. Say hi to you.
Friends!
So, so first we're gonna start with Faldir.
Okay.
I guess the 7 misses.
Yep.
All right, that's good news.
Shit.
Does it have disadvantage on the
Wait,
attack?
I don't want that.
I got bad news for you. That's all they got. That's all they sell.
That's.
don't-
They don't have anything else
Not-
here.
I'm not in the market though.
All right, well, it's your turn. We're about to see what's gonna happen. Does 14 hit?
I mean, obviously.
Okay, so you take 7 necrotic damage.
Cool. Coolsville. And nothing else? Nothing else happens as well? That's right.
Well, it's,
Nothing else.
we're gonna roll a d4.
Uh-oh.
Whoop, whoop.
So your strength is reduced by
That's
3.
not a small number.
I don't like this game.
All right. So Strassa.
That misses.
That misses you, and then Cled. Man, my dude does not roll great.
Good.
Milo?
Yeah, that's a no-go, sir.
It's your
Get
turn.
him, Milo!
I'm gonna rage impotently.
I like
It's an
how you
impotent-
said that with a question mark.
I'll struggle to like with the swatter.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that updated to be shitty. Good. I am gonna reckless this guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reckless.
Yeah. Oh, that'll hit him.
Reckless whack. Nice.
Yeah, he doesn't care for that. He takes
Good
damage.
smacking.
Yeah.
But again, half damage.
What?
My little friend there.
Yeah.
I'm do one of these,
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
and then also one of those.
Also a hit.
We saved our good rolls for fighting. Nice.
Good
And
job.
her
on
weapons
us.
count as magical because she's a monk.
They do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, your fists are magical.
Well, then good job. You
Magic
did better
as
than
fuck.
everybody else.
Now learn how to do turn undead, please.
Faldir.
Okay.
Fled all of a sudden drops his weapon and turns into a level 4 monk.
Alright, well then these guys turn into something a little different.
Yeah, they turn into a Draco Lich.
Faldir.
Okay, well, I'm invoke the power of my my Theracic Park necklace.
Okay.
Shit.
Gonna direct it at this shadow right in front of me because I don't know what it's gonna do.
Hey, listen.
There it is.
Oh my god.
What I expected.
You gave Mike PTSD.
That's
Some
right.
flashbacks. Flashbacks to the water temple.
That's right. So yeah, you
It's a
know.
D12, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy, buddy. I'm so happy that
Five.
your
Now while
soul
you
is.
do this, you hear in your mind.
Better you than me.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's okay. It's okay.
So anyway, let me see what you did.
You think about it, amber is a type of ooze, and this just
Alright.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. Cool. I wish it was one different. But so apparently you rolled this last time, but you tried to
good.
dispel these creatures as this sort of spectral, this sort of strange sort of glowing lights sort of percolate out, each one a small white light flickering around it, and then the creature shudders for a bit and then resumes.
good. Glad that took my action.
Your turn, Cled. You cast a spell, man. If you
So-
keep working with it, you'll actually get better at it, and I'll let you choose
Yeah.
a spell
Keep,
that you can do
uh,
consistently.
Yeah, I
Well,
just have to
it's
keep
going
torturing
to-
this sentient
I'll actually
being.
say if you cast a spell 3 times, you can cast it as a choice.
It's only
Fled's gonna
36
take
times
a
to
step
master
away
all of
from
them.
this dude and help out Milo, provoking an attack, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
gonna poke you. Does 13
It's
hit?
gonna be a shadow part.
No,
on out.
sir.
Okay.
The poke and
Expertly
poke.
dodged, and then he goes for the Warhammer.
That's not gonna do it.
What
No.
the?
No, he doesn't.
You have to roll better than that.
That is indeed false.
I'm getting that vibe.
Um,
That's my turn.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do something real quick. So for the weird necklace, I need to mark something since you've cast Dispel Magic twice. Okay. Shadow turn. So this shadow's gonna go after Cled, who skippered away from him. It didn't like that, and it's gonna roll badly
No
too.
go.
So don't worry about it.
I'm sensing a theme here.
And then Milo,
Got advantage.
the 16 hit.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you're gonna take 8 necrotic damage,
Mellow.
Mm-mm.
and your strength is reduced by 2 more.
Mm. Mm-mm. I have concerns.
All right.
I'm
It's okay,
getting
I'm sure
nervous.
Shadow Monarch will just
I finished
follow us
reading the
around.
rest of that text there, and I'm now nervous.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Strasa.
Hi. That hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Your
This is the
strength-
time when having strength as your dump stat is just bad. It's a bad plan.
Yeah. So, Faldir.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Ow!
Why?
That was
Crap.
unpleasant.
They're rolling 2d6.
Wow.
They've just rolled badly for everybody else.
Yeah, I know.
But
That doesn't surprise me. Yep.
Milo.
Good.
Milo.
I'm gonna not recklessly get a
Good call.
terror. Attack this guy. Again, same one as last time.
Milo, I have.
It's just,
You're not
I can't
reckless?
quite lift it. Not reckless, no.
Okay. I don't know why. I would go reckless if I were you.
Hmm.
All right. Well, my little friend here. I'm gonna try and hit him.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Y'all are rolling real bad. Jesus.
Holy
All right.
Well, it was nice playing with all of you.
What's it gonna be?
This is nothing
Faldir?
new to me, guys. I hope you understand this.
TPK from the fucking secretary of the dungeon. Like.
Yeah. You know what this is. You know what this means.
Mm,
I swear to God.
11.
And it casts Fireball and kills everything in this room.
That's right.
That would be fine. Oh god.
All right.
I'm more okay with it now, though. I'm more okay.
Yeah.
Fucking murder that thing to save our lives. I don't care.
All right. So it's time for some deck saves from these guys.
Yes.
2, 3, 4. Man.
Yes.
Jesus Christ!
So they
I don't know what that does, but that's real low.
Fucking
Do we also need to
MVP
make
over
deck
here.
saves?
no.
But what's purple mean?
We'll see.
Fairy fire.
Yeah, which means we have advantage on all of our attacks.
Yep.
So, you know,
Okay.
it's better
They
than
have
nothing.
No more
Disadvantage.
recklessness.
Bombo
they
needs to
can't-
get his ass in here.
Yeah, Bombo will maybe come.
Well, it's Cleg's turn.
Get his
Cled's
fucking
gonna take a whack
dinosaur ass in
again
here.
at the one that's hitting Milo.
Okay. That's a hit. Okay. Man, if you
And every attack takes 1 extra damage.
man, if you
Now,
if you did normal damage to it, you'd have killed it.
Good. That's good to know. I'm sure we'll survive that many rounds.
It is now your
Bombo.
So you're gonna
Bombo,
call
help
for Bombo?
us. Help us, Bombo.
Alright.
There's shadows, yeah. Do I gotta do a roll?
Roll me an animal handling check.
Got it. You got it. Bombo loves me.
Oh fuck yes.
Alright.
Fucking love you,
Bombo
Bombo.
runs
You're
in
my
and kills
brother.
Bombo gets
My
an extra
brother.
attack.
Bombo sees what's going
Yeah,
on
Bombo
and,
gets an
and
extra attack.
rushes towards I'll say no. But Bombo gets to attack this
Almost
creature.
mercy. We saw a flicker of it.
You saw my eye, and then I was like, no.
Alright. So you're gonna chomp at this shadow?
Yeah.
With
That's right.
advantage.
Yeah, it's
With
Oh
advantage.
yeah,
advantage.
with advantage. I don't know how to give it. I'm just
Just
gonna
do
click
it
it again now.
Just
Nope.
Good.
Mm,
Good.
okay. It's probably not gonna do it.
God,
on
these are
brand.
+5s. These are terrible rolls. Wow.
It's probably not gonna do it.
No,
he
it's
can't
not.
break his teeth though. So then he's gonna tail whip,
That will hit.
and he crits.
though. Yeah. Absolutely.
Nice good crit. Get him, Bombo.
Click on tail to do the damage. Just click on the word tail.
do tails count as magical weapons?
Alright.
I hope so.
Bombo's tail does. Because Bombo's
Yeah.
magical.
The
Alright.
power of the
No,
booty.
incorrect. So we're gonna start at the top with Faldir. Nope.
Ouch.
Good.
Strasza.
Now
I
we
have
know it has a
5
+4.
strength right now, by the way.
Huh?
I said I have 5 strength right now, by the way.
You're fine.
I can survive 2 more
Builds
hits.
character.
Actually, depending on what they roll on damage, I would survive 2 more hits.
That's right. Let's see here. Alright, Milo.
Oh, fuck!
Justices.
Fucking fuck!
So 3 more.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Alright. And then
How you doing there, buddy?
Oh, great.
I don't believe you.
Great.
Let's
So
see
good.
here. Cled has done less than Bombo. But Cled,
Yeah,
but
that's-
Cled was there
that's
first.
true.
So it's
Well,
gonna
especially that bottom one now.
yeah. So it's gonna go after let's say it hits Bombo. Ah, it misses.
Or doesn't hit Bombo.
Milo.
Okay, so it's like a free or bonus action. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna like slouch my pack off of me because I think I'm at risk of being fully immobilized by it now.
Yeah, because your weapon's way too fucking heavy.
Yeah, like I'm like beyond heavily encumbered. I'm like I can't physically move now.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I'm gonna not recklessly but with advantage nevertheless
Mhm.
give him a damn good whacking.
Mhm.
Maybe
Mm.
10's his AC, right?
His AC is 12.
Well, I didn't roll that though.
It is your turn, Strasser. Strasser.
Bop.
Yeah,
Ah, that is a
I
hit.
went.
And that is gonna knock that one.
Okay, then I'm gonna zip the fuck over here
Mhm.
and hit that one.
Okay. At 14 hits.
Lion fist.
Wow. Okay.
What the fuck? All the clutch plays. This is the
It
classic.
actually did 5 damage, remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Well, it only had 4. So,
Extra
Okay,
dead.
everything's fine.
all right.
Holy shit.
That's not true.
All right,
Sean's
come on,
about to
guys.
die.
I can survive at least one more round.
I can survive one more round. I'm fine.
You know how many times I said that?
Man, Sean.
Twice.
You don't
Sean
give a-
is
Sean
going.
gives
He's
no
swinging for the
fucks
fence.
anymore.
He's like, fuck you, Pixie.
Poor Pixie
Alright.
bitch. Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Well, she's
she'll be fine.
being
She'll
tormented.
be
Sean's
fine.
alright with it.
You guys can't even hear these screams. They're all in my head.
But somehow they're in mine too.
This is actually the Halloween episode.
No, that the
This-
horrifying thing is that's next session. Y'all aren't at Halloween yet. Hold on. I
All of a
don't. I
sudden
need
the
to look up
Pumpkin
what this
King.
spell actually does.
What is it?
It's,
I guarantee you, I can tell you what it does.
Okay. So, what do you think about when you do this?
I mean, I'm hoping that something happens to either injure this shadow or make it go away from me in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I will tell you this. You can feel by this creature's screams as this magic passes into your control that it will be concentration based.
Okay.
Do you go for it, or do you keep what you have up now?
I go for it.
Okay.
We're halfway
So,
through. Be
You
fine.
craft an illusion in your mind, so nobody has advantage on these things anymore. Boop. Boop.
Aw.
Now your opponent must make. So tell me about what kind of entity do you craft to try and ward off these spooky spooks?
Spooky.
Hmm.
a bigger, noodlier shadow.
I mean, yeah, because I don't really have a lot of experience on what would ward off undead.
Bigger
Like,
Mhm.
up until 15 minutes ago, I didn't even know undead existed.
Mm-hmm.
With the exception of a few things.
Except for all those undead gnolls we keep killing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different thing. These aren't
well-
physically here.
You cast this, and you can tell that this should bother it, but it does not seem to affect specifically undead constructs.
Good.
But what do we see?
Nothing,
Or do we see
actually,
anything?
ironically.
Oh, okay, good.
Only...
Good. That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah. Only to the creature, yeah. So, you create a phantasmal image that is only visible to this creature, but it's not. This creature's not affected by it.
And he don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Cled, your turn.
Like,
Mike.
Sorry about that. Got some shitty news that happened today. Let's whack this dude that's in front of me now. So
Get
Cled's
him!
gonna turn around and swing that hammer.
Yeah. Now's the time.
swing it.
That's a hit. You don't have advantage, by the
Hey.
way, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that off. But that was first roll, so
All right.
cool.
Boom.
Yeah.
You deal some damage.
And then that's my turn.
Are you gonna
Get
try,
him, Bombo.
Are you gonna try your luck with Bombo?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go Bumbo. Keep hitting them.
Okay.
Just keep on hitting them.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Mm.
All right. Let's see here. All right, I'll tell you what. Roll me a d3.
Got it.
We were looking for a 14, by the way. Okay. So first, he's going to take a bite at Cled.
Oh shit! That's the bad one, Cled. That's the bad one. Dodge this, Cled. You dodged it, buddy. Nice moves.
All right. Now you may use your tail attack on the shadow.
Good job, Bumbo.
All right. He missed them both,
No, you may not.
Bumbo's just confused.
and he's
He
not
hurt himself in his
strong.
confusion.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Spooky shadow time. So first, Faldir.
Mm.
Yep. I'm
Mm.
down.
Yeah, you're down.
Wait, you're down?
Fuck.
It hit me for 10 last time. I got
Yeah.
shit for health.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I didn't even realize that.
it's okay. You're not.
Yeah,
you're not
good.
unconscious.
You gotta yell at me when you're looking
No,
like
you're,
shit.
you're unconscious. You're not dead, actually. That's only if it
Yeah.
drains your strength.
Yeah.
But your strength is gonna
now
go
it
down a
does.
little bit.
Yeah, but only by one.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
got four,
I've got a
right?
what negative? Yeah, -3 strength modifier. It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Now,
That's what.
Cled.
That's nothing new though.
Now, Cled. I'm guessing that hits.
Oh,
Fuck.
mm-mm.
Fuck.
So you're gonna take
Just
a
misses.
couple points of damage.
Does that mean you roll 2d4s for the strength?
I wouldn't think so, but I could be wrong.
Because I know all dice rolls
Ability
get doubled on
damage.
crit.
Ability damage isn't really a thing in 5th edition.
Well,
Mhm.
you're
So-
wrong. It is. This is a 5th edition monster.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not wrong.
No, I know
It's
it
a
is.
monster in 5th edition.
Yeah. You can look up Shadow in your monster manual, Sean.
Oh, I'm familiar with Shadow.
Anyway, I'll be merciful. And say that happens. Milo.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna, fuck it. I'm gonna recklessly whack this dude. He's, with my buddy Bombo
Yep.
at my side.
Mhm.
Other side of him. Hit
Absolutely.
him with a weapon.
Here we go.
That I swing now.
That will do it.
That'll hit.
I'll hit.
That'll probably finish it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, that does enough. It is
Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna go up here. And I'm gonna do one of these.
That will hit. Yep.
Then one of those.
Alright. And that begs the question, which is, how you wanna do it?
I mean, is he like kneeling over Faldir because he just knocked him the fuck out?
Yes. The spooky,
Kind of. I mean, as much as the shadow can kneel.
That's right. The spooky looming death
Alright.
thing.
Then I'm gonna like kick him so he backs up against that wall over there. And then I'm gonna fucking punch his face into the wall.
Absolutely. And then it goes as it smashes against the wall, dissipating against it. The shadows curling back into the figures that they once came from. Faldir, roll me to not die.
I mean, okay.
What?
I wonder how you would get a scar from this.
What do you mean?
Well done.
Why did you sound so sad about that?
Well, I was just gonna say it's like, I mean, it's probably not likely that I'm gonna fail 3 death saves over the course of the next. It's possible, I guess.
All right. Are we continuing to go through the order, or are we out of initiative order now?
I'll say you guys can do something if you want to do something, since you're gonna.
I'm gonna do one of those on Faldir.
Okay. So you're back.
You have a
Faldir.
healer's kit?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. We did a whole thing about it. We did a
Yeah,
bit
remember?
Yeah, we were playing D&D
I
the other
do
day.
remember.
a few weeks ago, though.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
God damn it, Sean.
All right.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
So-
I know.
All right.
I'm leaning on my swatter heavily.
Yeah.
What?
All right,
Faldir,
we gotta.
Bombo looks at Kled and then looks at you, Milo, and then looks at Kled again.
No, Bombo. No. No.
It just takes
No.
like a step back and then just goes onto the sand and
It's
stone.
all right, Bombo.
Teabags the shadow.
All right, we gotta take a rest, y'all.
Yes. We do
Oh,
need to take a few
we
minutes
could-
here.
I think we're okay. We could press on.
No, we need to take a rest.
All right. But
There's something
Bud
underneath
walks
us.
back over and offers Milo a hand up from the ground where he's kneeling.
Thank you. It's hollow. There's something below here.
You're a lot lighter than I expected.
Thank you. Wait. Yes. Most of the weight is in the pack, and our tent, and the shovel.
and all the other things.
I'm not
that I
picking
have
that pack then.
and all of our
And
rations
Cled
and
like
water.
walks him over to the heap and helps him like sit down.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, maybe just a quick, and I'll fall asleep where I am.
Boom. Yeah.
I'm just gonna chill the fuck out over here.
Absolutely.
In the middle of the room.
Just a short rest.
Mhm.
See, I took 12 damage. Y'all do a hit dice. I'll do another hit dice.
Short or long rest. Ha 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 ha.
That's right.
Yeah. That was half my strength gone. That was rough.
What's your
Jeez.
strength mod?
Big fat. Well, the mod is 3.
Well,
Oh,
sorry,
that already rolled. Sorry.
Scores a
I
big
just
fat
meant to do
16.
one.
damn.
All right. So you guys are all back to normal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ish, I'm missing 3 HP. But, not a big deal.
All right.
What were those things?
Apparently, shadows.
No, I've seen shadows before. When the sun is out, and this was not that.
I mean, they were shadowy, certainly, but are there like corpses of these things that dissipate into the air when they?
They dissipate into the air, and some of the elements of the wispiness kind of went back onto the scorch marks along the walls.
Gotcha.
We could wait a while and do it again.
There you go. Farm up.
Yeah, sure. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
let's farm
I would want to be a shadow.
them.
No one almost
Okay.
died in that fight.
Who?
No one.
No one.
Everyone's fine.
Uh huh.
Okay, we've got. Okay, there must be. How do we get in? Oh dear.
Could I see your hammer? I could try hitting it on the ground.
So,
Break
these
the tile
pictures,
open.
like,
in
is there
face.
like a clear theme to them of some kind, or is it?
Imagine like a bunch of dwarves.
Mhm.
From what you can tell, some of them having like hammers, weapons, and such, axes. Sort of gathered around some sort of almost like an explosion, and their surprise and death-curdling screams moments before their death. forever immortalized on this wall. There's the sort of have you ever seen like stuff from like Hiroshima and stuff?
Yeah,
Mhm.
where there's like
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
imprints of people from ash. This is like that. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's horrifying.
The nightmare.
I was just curious that maybe there might have been a pattern or some secret button that opens up a secret
Right.
tunnel.
One of them
So I'm gonna walk into.
one of them has like a red and white striped shirt and a hat.
Oh my god, I've been looking for that guy.
That's right.
We found him, boys. All right, I'm gonna walk into the nipple here and like look at the walls
Yeah.
and stomp on the ground.
Yeah. As you do, you stomp on the ground and you feel something shift at your feet.
And try and like
Yeah.
dig at it.
And you can see that there's just a thin layer of sand over what's clearly like a sort of like trapdoor style thing that has a staircase that descends down.
I found a clue.
Okay. Guess we go down that way then.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Wasn't
Absolutely.
I'm
even
gonna,
a paw print on it.
All right, Bombo. We need you to be very brave out here, because I'm assuming that's not Bombo friendly.
Yeah, it's too small.
Yeah, Bombo, I need you to be very brave out here. Okay. Daddy will be back very soon. If anything comes, you just eat it.
He
You
licks
just
his
eat
eye.
it, Bombo. Good boy.
Unless it's a dune locust.
He gets me. And I'll like,
Don't
you know, like loosely, shittily tie him to this rock or wherever, somewhere.
Yeah, he doesn't
Somewhere
move
outside of the
as this
circle.
happens.
Yeah. Somewhere not in the fucking circle.
Yeah. We have to fight these shadows eternally until he
Yeah,
finally...
just find a new one. Aw.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think this is a good place for us to end. For spooky crypt
Cool.
time.
Ooh,
For Halloween
secret.
episode next week.
That's right.
New candy corn, y'all.
Which isn't that spooky, but I guess it's kind of spooky.
It's kind of spooky.
Make it spooky.
Yeah. I mean,
Have more of those screams. Just use the pixie more.
there's a cool thing in the crypt. I'm looking forward to see what you guys do when you find it. But
Charge at it blindly and die at it.
that's possible, yeah.
We're gonna
True.
find a dead person.
Probably accurate.
Generally our strategy.
That's one option.
Yeah, yeah. Just die at it. That's what we do.
That's right. That's certainly
Okay,
the plan.
so when they were gonna like bust out their team name, I was like really hoping it was gonna be like the Shattered Axe.
No.